For decades, the freezer was the purgatory of the kitchen, a place where leftovers went to be forgotten and where gray, icy bags of lima beans sat untouched for years. We were told that fresh is best, a mantra that led us to believe that anything found in the frozen aisle was a nutritional compromise. However, the science of food preservation has evolved. In many cases, the freezer is actually your greatest ally in the fight for better nutrition, lower costs, and zero food waste. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. The following list is a comprehensive guide to the 13 items that provide the highest return on investment for your health, your wallet, and your palate.
Many of us are cooking more these days, but even the best home chef needs a break now and then.
But most add 1 to 1.5 cups of healthy ingredients.
Our highest scoring frozen meals were not only tasty, but also had mostly whole food ingredients.
1. Shelled edamame. Why number 1? The ultimate emergency protein that bridges the gap between snack and meal. Frozen edamame is a rare trifecta. It is high in protein, high in fiber, and requires almost zero effort to prepare. Most people only encounter edamame at sushi restaurants, but having it in your freezer at home is a game changer. Because they are frozen at their peak, they retain a bright green color and a satisfying, nutty snap.
If dining out or taking out isn't your thing, or you're in a hurry and you need something fast, 12 on your side's Marilyn Ward says look no further than your freezer.
They literally picked at their plates, weighing the veggies, whole grains, and beans. Portion sizes could be small.
That beans from it simply cannot replicate. You can toss a handful of shelled edamame into a boiling pot of pasta during the last 3 minutes of cooking for an instant protein boost. They are also incredible when sautéed with a little garlic and soy sauce for a quick afternoon snack that keeps you full until dinner. For those following a plant-based diet, edamame provides a complete protein profile, making it a superior staple to have on standby.
If there's one thing you should do to maximize your health benefits, that is to freeze your blueberries. This means that incorporating frozen blueberries into your diet can provide an even greater additional antioxidant boost than fresh ones. Freezing blueberries allows our bodies to absorb these health-boosting compounds more efficiently.
2. Wild-caught blueberries. Why number 2? Concentrated antioxidants and superior structural integrity for cooking. If you compare a frozen wild blueberry to a fresh, cultivated blueberry, you will notice a massive difference. Wild blueberries are significantly smaller, darker, and more flavorful. Because they have a higher skin-to-pulp ratio, they contain up to 2 times the antioxidants of the larger berries found in produce sections. In the freezer, these berries act like individual pebbles of flavor. They don't clump together, allowing you to pour out exactly what you need for a morning smoothie or a bowl of yogurt. Unlike fresh berries, which often turn to mush or develop mold within 48 hours, frozen berries stay perfect for up to a year. They are also the secret to the best muffins and pancakes, as they don't bleed their color into the batter as much as fresh berries do when handled correctly. 3. Chopped onions and mirepoix mix. Why number 3? Eliminates the friction of starting a meal and saves hours of prep time. The mirepoix, a blend of onions, carrots, and celery, is the aromatic foundation of French, Italian, and American cooking. It is also the most tedious part of any recipe.
It may have some revamped, tasty, and nutritious frozen meals.
When it comes to frozen meals, consumers want healthy, less processed ingredients, and manufacturers are delivering on this.
Buying this mix pre-chopped and frozen is one of the smartest efficiency hacks a home cook can employ. It turns a 40-minute soup process into a 20-minute one. Many people worry that frozen onions will be soggy. While they aren't ideal for raw salads, they are actually better for sautéing. The freezing process breaks down the cellular structure of the onion, which means they soften and caramelize faster than fresh ones. You get all the flavor and none of the stinging eyes or messy cutting boards. It is the ultimate no excuses ingredient for making home-cooked meals on a busy Tuesday night. 4. Raw peeled and deveined shrimp. Why number 4? A luxury protein that thaws in minutes and cooks in seconds. Shrimp is arguably the most versatile protein you can keep in a freezer. Because of their size, they have a very high surface area, which allows them to thaw in a bowl of cool water in under 15 minutes. This makes them the perfect solution for the nights when you forgot to take something out of the freezer in the morning. From a quality perspective, frozen shrimp is often fresher than what you see at the seafood counter. Most grocery stores receive their shrimp frozen and then thaw it themselves to display it on ice. By buying it still frozen, you ensure the cold chain hasn't been broken until the moment you are ready to cook. Whether you are making shrimp scampi, tacos, or a quick stir fry, they provide a restaurant-quality meal for a fraction of the price of eating out. 5. Chopped spinach. Why number 5? Massive nutritional density in a compact, easy-to-hide format. One of the biggest frustrations in the kitchen is buying a massive bag of fresh spinach, only to have it shrink down to a single tablespoon once cooked, or worse, turn into a slimy mess in the bottom of the fridge. Frozen spinach solves both problems. It is blanched and squeezed before freezing.
Demand for frozen meals is heating up. They found companies are offering plenty of spices and interesting vegetarian options.
Meaning a single bag contains the equivalent of several large bunches of fresh greens. Frozen spinach is this stealth vegetable. You can add it to smoothie recipes, stir it into pasta sauces, fold it into lasagna, or mix it into turkey meatloaf. It adds a wallop of vitamin K, vitamin A, and iron without significantly altering the flavor of your dish. It is the easiest way to ensure your family is getting their greens even during the busiest weeks of the year. 6. Cauliflower rice. Why number 6? A low-carb pantry staple that remains neutral and shelf-stable. Fresh cauliflower rice has a notorious reputation for smelling like sulfur after just a day or two in the refrigerator. The frozen version, however, remains completely neutral in scent and flavor. It is a vital tool for anyone looking to reduce their carbohydrate intake or simply add more volume to their meals without adding significant calories. When cooked from frozen in a hot pan, cauliflower rice absorbs the flavors of whatever sauce you are using. It is an excellent base for grain bowls, where you can mix it 50-50ths with regular white rice to trick picky eaters into consuming more vegetables. It requires no chopping, no food processor cleanup, and no specialized equipment. Just a hot pan and 5 minutes of your time. 7. Grass-fed ground beef or turkey. Why number 7? The most reliable foundation for high-protein, budget-friendly dinners. Ground meat is the workhorse of the American kitchen. Whether it is a Sunday night chili, a Wednesday taco night, or a quick Friday burger, having ground beef or turkey in the freezer ensures you always have a high-quality protein source. Buying grass-fed or organic meat in bulk when it goes on sale and freezing it is one of the best ways to lower your grocery bill. To maximize the utility of frozen ground meat, try freezing it in flat, 1-pound squares. This increased surface area allows the meat to thaw significantly faster than a thick brick or tube of meat. Because ground meat is usually cooked thoroughly, there is zero discernible difference in texture between fresh and frozen, making it the perfect candidate for long-term storage. 8. Petite peas. Why number 8? They provide a burst of sweetness and freshness to heavy, savory dishes. Frozen peas are a culinary miracle. Because the natural sugars in peas begin turning into starch almost the second they are plucked from the vine, fresh peas from the store are often mealy and bland. Frozen peas are processed so quickly that they retain that bright, sugary pop that characterizes a perfect pea. They are the ultimate finishing vegetable. You don't even need to cook them in the traditional sense. Just before you serve a hot bowl of soup, a plate of pasta, or a skillet of fried rice, stir in a handful of frozen peas. The residual heat of the dish will thaw them perfectly in about 60 seconds, preserving their vibrant green color and crisp texture. 9. Corn tortillas. Why number 9? They outlast bread by months and provide an instant vessel for leftovers. Most people keep a loaf of bread in the freezer, which is fine, but corn tortillas are the superior bread staple for a high-utility freezer. They take up almost no space, they don't get crushed easily, and they can be revived to perfect texture in seconds over a flame or in a dry skillet. If you have a bag of tortillas in the freezer, you never have nothing to eat. Any leftover protein or vegetable in your fridge can be turned into a taco. Corn tortillas are also generally lower in calories and have fewer preservatives than flour tortillas or sandwich bread, making them a healthier choice for a quick wrap or a batch of homemade enchiladas. 10. Artichoke hearts. Why number 10? access to a gourmet, high-fiber ingredient without the prep nightmare. Fresh artichokes are beautiful, but they are a labor of love. Between trimming the leaves, removing the choke, and boiling them for 40 minutes, most home cooks simply don't have the time. Frozen artichoke hearts come already cleaned, trimmed, and blanched. They are far superior to canned artichokes, which are often mushy and oversalted. Frozen artichokes retain their structural integrity, making them perfect for roasting with lemon and garlic, tossing into a Mediterranean pasta, or adding to a homemade pizza. They are packed with fiber and antioxidants, adding a sophisticated edge to your weeknight cooking with zero effort. 11. Sourdough or artisan bread, pre-sliced. Why number 11? Stops the stale bread cycle and allows for portion control. Real artisan bread, the kind made with just flour, water, and salt, doesn't last long. It begins to harden within 24 hours. To avoid throwing away half a loaf of expensive sourdough, you should slice it immediately upon purchase and freeze it. The freezer is like a pause button for bread. When you take a slice of frozen sourdough and put it directly into the toaster, the high heat rehydrates the starches, resulting in a slice that is crispy on the outside and airy on the inside, exactly like it was when it left the bakery. This allows you to enjoy high-quality, preservative-free bread one slice at a time without the pressure to eat the whole loaf in 2 days. 12. Pesto or herb cubes. Why number 12? Captures the fleeting flavor of fresh herbs for year-round use. Fresh herbs are the most wasted item in the produce department. We buy a whole bunch of cilantro for one recipe and watch the rest turn into a black sludge in the crisper. The solution is to blend your excess herbs with a bit of olive oil and freeze them in ice cube trays. One of these herb cubes dropped into a hot pan of sautéed chicken or stirred into a simmering sauce provides a hit of fresh, vibrant flavor that dried herbs can never achieve. It is like having a fresh herb garden in your freezer that never wilts. Whether it's homemade pesto or just a garlic and parsley cube, it is a low-cost way to elevate your cooking from average to chef level. 13. Stir-fry vegetable medleys. Why number 13? The perfect lazy dinner that is still packed with variety. Sometimes, you don't want to think about flavor profiles or vegetable pairings. You just want dinner. A high-quality stir-fry mix usually contains a colorful array of vegetables: broccoli, sugar snap peas, water chestnuts, peppers, and carrots. That would be expensive and time-consuming to buy and chop individually. These mixes are designed to be cooked quickly over high heat. Because they are frozen, the moisture inside them creates a bit of steam, which helps cook the vegetables through while the outside gets a nice sear. Pair a bag of these with some frozen shrimp or edamame and a splash of soy sauce, and you have a healthy, balanced meal in under 10 minutes for less than the cost of a single fast food burger. The secret to a successful kitchen isn't having a fridge full of fresh produce. It's having a freezer full of possibilities.